Hello, hello, my beloveds. These are your moon soul messages for this waning half moon in Scorpio. And this is a beautiful selenite wand that I've had for almost 20 years now. And I love her. I use her. I'm sending you all some clearing, connecting energy. Clearing that which no longer serves and connecting you to your higher power, to your inner knowing. We are now 8 days away from the Lunar New Year and the transition into the year of the fire horse. So that feels pretty significant and exciting. So I hope that you all are also feeling that energy. Today we have Rebecca Campbell's Ancient Stones Oracle deck, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit lighter today. I had a few days of feeling headachy, just like super tired. I can't seem to get my shirt to fall properly. And my kids were sick a few days before that, so maybe I had like a touch of whatever they had, but I don't know. But today, even though I was awake a lot in the night, I am absolutely feeling more energized and refreshed today. So I'm curious, how are you feeling? What's going on in your neck of the woods? And let's see what cards come through here for the collective. I love taking this time each week in these 4 quarters of the moon. It turns out to be about every week. Yeah, it's just really helped me to deepen my devotion to our moon. I love that our moon is this entity, this this ball of rock that circles us as we circle the sun, which feels quite special to me. And that we all of us across the world, we look up, we gaze up to the sky, to the same exact moon, whether she's there in the day, there in the evening, there in the night, it's the same moon. And when I travel across the world, I still get to connect to the same moon. So I love how she is something that connects all of us to one another. Okay, so this one has been coming up a lot in this season, I feel. The Temple card, the wisdom within, quieting external noise. I'm also curious, I think I'm going to do it to this video. So there's a way where I can like delete the pauses, which makes the talking just like more so it doesn't give you the pauses. So when I stop talking, it will like cut those sections out. And on one of my recent ones that I posted, I did that with these longer messages to make them under 10 minutes. And they were quite viewed. They were viewed. Oh, that is only one. Sometimes it feels like there's more than one. They were viewed quite heavily, and I'm curious, do you like it when I do that? What does it feel nicer to have it go quickly through what I'm saying, or do you prefer the pauses? I would really appreciate your feedback below here. If you could just comment and tell me. Obstacle, find another road, flexibility and change. I feel that. I feel like this is coming up a lot with people in my own life and also with clients that I'm working with. Unexpected obstacles, where people feel like they're on a clear path, they see the destination, and then spirit puts an obstacle in the way. Okay, one more. I don't know why I close my eyes. It's just what I do. That's my practice. Wow, they were all face up this time too. Pave your own way. Leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. All right, so looking at these all together, I feel like they just work so smoothly. They come together here. So temple, the wisdom within, quieten external noise. So right now, I know there's a lot going on in the world. There's probably a lot going on where you are, here where I live in the United States. There's, of course, a lot happening in so many ways that I'm not going to get into it. But there's also like a lot happening collectively as a species, as humanity, as human animals of the world, right? There's a lot occurring. And change is coming. There's this Lunar New Year that's about to happen. Our the collective consciousness, I feel like more and more people are feeling the energy of that and able to connect and share in bigger and more impactful ways. And so I wonder if you are also feeling that. And so I feel like this is just a beautiful reminder that at any point, there's always going to be a lot going on in the world, right? That's never going to stop. And things are always changing. Change is always changing. And so it's really important, especially with these devices and screens and the news and everything like that. It's really important to take time to quiet the external noise. Maybe it's a day, a full day, or maybe even an afternoon, or even just a couple of hours. If you've never like taken a moment to notice, like how often do I open my phone and like start scrolling or looking or checking emails or the news or what's on social media? And what if just maybe even for 3 hours, what if I don't do that? What would it be like to just sit in your own quiet? I think the younger kids are calling it raw dogging it. Like, what would it feel like to sit in the quiet? And your mind is often quite active in those times. I heard someone speaking on a podcast recently about how people like Einstein he would take these walks, but then something would strike him and he would stop his body and allow his mind to continue. Because it's a really ancient and important practice to quiet what's coming in externally and tap in to what's already within you and what's accessible through your own mind, body, soul. So I would love for you to take some time to do that this week. And even doing that might feel like there's obstacles that come up. You know, sometimes I'm doing that and my kids interrupt me or something like that. But I feel like this card's also coming in a way of there's more obstacles coming in our path. And I like to see them more as like a redirecting from spirit. So when there's an obstacle, I don't see it as a bad thing. It's just like oh, okay, I'm being shown that this actually isn't the direction I need to go in. And I'm going to go this other way or find another path, right? Like you have to explore and see what else might be possible. And be flexible and be willing to change and take the chance on something different. So when you maybe encounter an obstacle this week, see if you can pause. Maybe it's a big obstacle, maybe a little one. Just see if you can practice pausing and being flexible and not seeing it as a negative thing, but seeing it as a wise redirecting. Okay. And of course, people do all sorts of things all different ways, but you have your own unique voice. You have your own unique fingerprints. You have a unique set of experiences that you've had from when you were inside your mom's womb, or maybe even all the way out in the cosmos to how you got to your mom's womb, to all the experiences you've had up until this day. And it's really important, especially in these times. We need the rebels to start showing us these new ways of being. We need rebels to, like, that's how change happens in a positive way. I feel in our culture is we have these people who are willing to step outside of the box, to do something different, to forge your own path forward that maybe you have no one who's shown you the example of what this might look like, but you try it and do it anyway. And yeah, you might fail, but you can do it, try again, right? So this is a reminder to forge your own path and do things differently. Take a chance. Take a chance. So just to recap, take some time to get quiet, stop listening to everything outside of yourself, and tune in to the messages that are accessible within you. Don't get too distracted or caught up in the obstacles that might be coming your way, and just lean into flexibility and the possibilities of these other paths and try a different way and embrace the change. And remember that although change can be challenging, it also can be so rewarding. It can feel so hard at first, but then as you move through and into the change, it can just like transform your life in ways that are more magnificent and beautiful than you ever expected. Remember that you are unique. You are special. The world needs you right now to do things differently, to forge your own path and move forward. I hope that something landed here for you today. I would love it if you might share in the comments, and if you would like your own intuitive reading with me, whether it's mediumship or a psychic reading or an oracle card pull, I would love to do that for you. And yeah, I'll see you for the next moon soul messages on the lunar new year with this next new moon. Sending you all so much love.